Talk About It with Tracy, Day 1, Take 2, Episode 2.
I think we should go back to drinking drinks out of horns. Does the 5-second rule apply to children?
Yeah.
The lack of competence is staggering. Hello, welcome back to Let's Talk About It. I know what you're thinking. Tracy, we didn't ask for more. I know that. I also don't care. So here we are. Our first story today, President Trump is on some kind of diplomatic mission to Japan. I don't care. The only important moment of this entire trip was this moment, when President Trump presented a very large trophy to a very large man in very little clothing. The trophy, known as the President's Cup, was presented to sumo wrestler Asanoyama for his outstanding achievement in sumo wrestling that night. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Mullinax, surely this is a tradition that goes back all the way to George Washington when he first presented the President's Cup, made of wood at the time, to the very first sumo wrestler. And you'd be wrong. President Trump has officially become the first president to give a trophy for outstanding sumo performance. That's a lot of pressure for the next president, who's going to have to present an award for exceptional basket weaving. I have a lot of hope for the future of this country. California lawmakers are currently considering a bill legalizing the collection of roadkill from the state's roadways. This is not a huge change for the country. 27 other states allow this, but what makes California unique is their plan to accompany the bill with an app. California Fish and Game are currently developing an app where hungry patrons can map out and reserve the roadkill. Now, no names have been officially announced for the app, but I have a few suggestions, like Meals Under Wheels.
No.
No? Not that one? What about Map the Meat?
That one's worse.
Okay, let's just do the next story. Recently, the live-action version of Aladdin was released, making over $90 million for its opening weekend. Aladdin is just one of many Disney live-action remakes of their classic movies. Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and Dumbo have already been made, and they were fine, but now I'm worried, because their upcoming live-action remakes include Mulan, Lilo and Stitch, Pinocchio, Snow White, Peter Pan, The Little Mermaid, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which will just be the original movie, except the cathedral will be on fire the whole time. Now, I'm a huge Disney fan, okay? I love all the movies. I've been to the parks. As upset as I was by Will Smith pretending he could play the genie, I still love the movie, alright? I support them unconditionally. So obviously, I was very excited about Disney's purchase of Fox and Hulu, as well as their upcoming streaming service. But it's important to get both sides of every story, which is why my team,
That's me!
brought in someone to argue against Disney's rapid media empire expansion. Now, please welcome my Disney-hating guest.
Hi Tracy, it's good to be here.
Hi, welcome to the show. What's your name?
You're really asking me this for real. It's Mr. Weber. I'm your journalism teacher. You're in my class.
Okay, yeah, I just asked for a name, not a life story. So I understand you have some concerns about the growing Disney media empire.
You know, I think it's a real serious issue when you think about it. If you take it down to where Disney is about making money, and we all agree with money is not a bad thing. I teach economics. You know, I teach economics. You'll have me probably in a couple years. But still, when you think about it, Pocahontas, let's talk about the history and how they wrecked that, okay? They take the history of something and they create a love story between Pocahontas and Captain John Smith. Doesn't actually happen. They take Pocahontas, they give her a Michael Jackson nose, a complete reconstructive surgery, make her look like some, supermodel. That's not the reality. And then you take Captain John Smith, who doesn't have blonde, wavy hair, and they make him basically look like a supermodel who's walking around like that, like a Fabian or something. It's ridiculous. It's not history.
Okay.
It's a perversion of history.
I'm going to stop you.
And then we talk about how they bought Fox News. What are we going to have, Disney Fox? Fox Disney? Well, I mean, didn't we do that with the whole Robin Hood thing, with the Fox being Robin Hood and all that stuff? You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, you know what? I understand why no one wants to hear the other side of someone's story now. It's just obviously wrong. Don't you have Google employees to harass?
Well, let's talk about Tristan Harris. Now, Tristan
Okay,
Harris
you know
being
what,
a Google
that's
executive.
enough.
Now, he actually is
I'm
the
done.
one on the
No,
He knows what's going on.
Well, that's all the time and effort I feel like putting in today. Thank you for watching. I have to say, it's nice to have a show that's independent, not owned by a major corporation with major obligation. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Hello? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, great. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. We just got bought by Disney.
Boy.
We have major obligate. Sorry, I should probably take this. Hello? Oh. We're probably going.
You want ignorance to be promoted?
Pretty much.
You just quote a pedophile on your show. Good job.
Oh crap, is he a pedophile?
Yeah.
No, we were just talking about
politics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a guy that dresses as a girl?
Zach, when I finish filming, I expect to see a table full of snacks. So, Where am I?